guys, Darkclaw War back with another these kind of quick webcam things. I know I'm not gonna make a whole channel about these, but again, I sorry for that sun. Trying to improve it by putting the shade down, but sorry for the giant light up there. But still, looks like I have a giant like a idea like ding up all the same. But so and the room is dark because I put the shade up. But this is my quick thoughts on April 1st. No, it's not a joke. Tender Direct. And I just saw it, and boy, it was really good. So I'm gonna give my thoughts on all of the stuff to show. I'm not gonna talk about everything. Most of the ones I usually I care about, which is a lot. But so I'm mostly gonna skip a lot of the indie stuff. So yeah, I have a list of here. I have a list of all the things that show up. My thoughts about it. But so yeah, I know, of course, the Nintendo Directs are a very special event. It's like every time a Nintendo Direct gets announced on Twitter or Facebook, I just get all giddy excitement because all the hype because they're lost up. So let's begin with the first thing. They first show up. The Mewtwo DLC. I do love that it is Mewtwo Strikes Back as tribute to the first movie. So yeah, Mewtwo. Need to take a look at this show again. Because I wasn't those people who really love Mewtwo. I think he was pretty overrated. I like his character in the movie, in the anime, the movies at least. I didn't really. He's not my favorite Pokemon. I find his design pretty bland. I did not like him in either Melee or Project M. And I prefer Lucario because so much better than Mewtwo. In fact, he's one of my mains in Smash 4. But hopefully they did fix him. They improve him in Smash 4, and I'm excited about. And for people who registered Club Nintendo with both the 3DS and Wii U. You get it early. You get I think April 15th. They say. Then I think April 27th. You can able to get it from the eShop for like $4, for both versions. So I personally that's a really good deal because you're getting a new character for just $4. So they announced that. They also announced Lucas from Mother 3. As you know, he was cut from Smash 4, but now he's back as the DLC character, which I'm really glad about because I really like Lucas. I admit when he was not included in Smash 4, I had to admit I was kind of disappointed because I'm not a big fan of Ness. I got used to his gameplay, but I prefer Lucas so much, and now he's back, so whoopoo! It's really great to see him. So hopefully we can say Wolf because he was my favorite, and maybe Roy for any Roy fans out there. Like you, Shane. So they announced that. So Lucas, I think they say they wanted to get him out by June. I think they say. So after that, more Amiibo news. Yes, more Amiibo news. Those things have been taking over my life. You look at my shelf over there. I have 6 Amiibos so far because they're freaking hard to find. I have Link, Zelda, Samus, Pikachu, Kirby, and Bowser right now. And man, those things are taking if you look over here, I have excuse the Lego Spider-Man truck over there, but I have a Disney Infinity question. I know those were more easier to find because Disney Infinity and Skylanders have a big on whole wall. So it's easy to get. You want to Wreck-It Ralph and stuff. So that's my collection of Disney Infinity figures, and that's my collection of Amiibos because they're freaking hard to find, and those goddamn scalpers. They announced more, which I'm glad, and also it was like my poor wallet because they announced Dark Pit and Palutena. And as y'all know, I'm a Uprising fanboy. I love Uprising to death, and I saw Pit once, and I did not have money. Never found him again. That's the biggest That's like the biggest thing. Is like it's like, oh my god, they're releasing. It's like your favorite character. Oh no, I had no money. Oh, I'll get him next time. A few days later, he's gone. He's absent. You can no longer find him. I check every GameStop, Walmart, Target, Best Buy. Never can able to find him. Ugh. So once pre-orders come out for both Paladin and Dark Pit, I'm actually gonna pre-order them for once. I usually don't pre-order stuff, but amiibos you're gonna need to. So yeah. So those, and they also announced Jigglypuff and Greninja part of the next Wave 4. So plan to get those two because I do really like those characters in Smash 4. And other characters they announced are, if I remember right, Zero to Samus, which I'm planning to get, Ganondorf, which I'm also planning to get, try to get so I can complete the trilogy. Baby Bowser Jr., Dr. Mario, and I think, hold on, let me try. Hold on, let me check my list here. I have so I know Dr. Mario and Bowser Jr. For the September wave, I think, because August I think is gonna be right here. So May 29th is gonna be released for Wave 4, which is gonna have Charizard, not getting him, Pac-Man getting, Mario getting, Jigglypuff, and Greninja, which had been added to. Because before it was the first tree, then Lucina, Robin, and Ness. They just added Greninja and Jigglypuff. So yeah, I'm planning to get all the Fire Emblem, planning to get Ness, planning to get Greninja, planning to get Jigglypuff. Alright, okay. So July is gonna have Dark Pit and Palutena. So since they're only releasing 2 for Wave 5, though I personally think it's not really, I won't count that as a Wave 5, I'll count that as a split, like Wave 4.5. So yeah, and then September's gonna have Almar, Baby Bowser, I keep saying Baby Bowser, they'll kind of the same, sort of, if you wanna know. So Bowser Jr., Dr. Mario, Zero Samus, and Ganondorf, so yeah. So yeah, they announced those for what, and there's more Amiibo news also. So we'll get that. I'm going in order. So next is Amiibo Tap. What is pretty much NES Remix, but to unlock it's free, and to unlock the game you tap that Amiibos to your gamepad and unlock the game. Personally, I think that's a really good, smart idea. Is like NES Remix also, but not really. But sort of in that. Like what it is they don't like mix up the gameplay, but they let you play a portion of a game. So let's say you put the Mario Amiibo on, it'll let you play either level World 1-1 or send you to World 8-1. I'm not sure they go that far, but so that's a very smart idea. I wonder how. Like, I'm not sure. I'm still wondering how they're gonna do that. Are they? Because they have so far they've shown only NES and Super Nintendo games, but some for Pokemon they don't have. They only have. They don't have any games for that. So are they only like include? I pretty just give it a list of what Amiibos work with NES Amiibo Tap. At first, I think it should work, but Pokemon games, Defector RPGs, and Fire Emblem are kind of hard to do. Defector are different genres like RPGs, role playing strategy games, like Fire Emblem. No, I kind of admit I kind of wish they did an NES remix kind of route, but they kind of did like a kind of clever idea where you would say, like you put the Dark Pit Amiibo and you can play Dark Pit in the original Icarus game, which is going to be a black reskin Pitts or just right with so, and let's say you put Fire like Morph or Ike and Amiibo Tap, you will play them in Zelda 2 or something. I want to do something like that. More news is coming, but soon. So next is Mario Maker news. Not that much new information though. It is the 30th anniversary of Mario. Yes, we're getting out, folks. Yeah, they announced that. So, more Mario Maker. I think it got a fall, like a September release. So that's good. That and I think Wii World is gonna be and the holiday titles for Nintendo. Let's speak of that. World got a new trailer, um, which is really good because that game really looks fun. There's gonna be both a kind of classic mode, where it's like actual difficult gameplay, and a casual mode. I think it was called like a Wonder mode or something like that. Whereas pretty much the super guy, like you have wings and you fly all the time. But I think you can hit. I'm not sure. And they announced, well, more Amiibo. Though they're doing it a little different. Instead of the plastic figures, the toy based figures, we're getting plushies. Of the Yarn Yoshi, which look adorable by the way, and definitely gotta pick those up. And they just put the chip in their bums, so you place them on. So it's an amiibo, but it's a plush, pretty much. There's all plastic on there. It's not like it's attached to the plastic base. It's a chip built like there's gonna be a little amiibo sign on the bum. Just say amiibo, and that's what the chip is, but it's not like a plastic surface or anything like that. It'll stand. So yeah, getting those things look adorable. Next is I'm kind of worried because they are made of yarn. And I'm worried how they're gonna last because kids can be very rough and rip apart. Maybe there could be like factory defects. I wonder how they're gonna get sold actually. Like, are they gonna be in a box or something like that? So next is Nintendo 64 and DS Virtual Console games. So finally we're getting a 64 Virtual Console since they announced that back when the Wii came out. Which right now you can get Mario 64 right now, and they also announced DS Virtual Console game, which I admit I did not see it coming. You know, it kind of makes sense because 2 screens. This is I think I'm gonna definitely buy some of the stuff like If I get to make my Star Wars games, I think I pick up this up. Like it depends again. It depends on what DS games they release. So yeah, of course there could be great out here. You ignore the fire truck in the background. Of course they're not release every 64 game. Like of course they're talking Banjo because those damn Microsofts. But so they announced that. More Splatoon stuff. Some of that information has been already told for the past week because people wanted the Splatoon press event and they had turf the new like splat zones and the rank battles, which really look fun. I'm really looking forward to Splatoon. Looks really fun, and they announced more Amiibo. They announced Splatoon Amiibo, so yay! Those things look great. They're doing the Disney Infinity / Skyline James for the 3-pack of the Inkling female and male and a School-Aid Inkling. Hopefully those. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be hard to find because the 3-packs are easy to find because usually it's cheaper to buy in a 3-pack than buy them all individually. So yeah, hopefully that's gonna be more easier to find. So yeah. Though, knowing scalpers, probably not. So, seriously, the scalper things have been going out of control recently. Like, it's not like Skylanders and Skylanders and Infinity figures are like mass produced and stuff, so they have like a giant wall of them. The Amiibos are not. There's only a little corner, like a little shack, like those like stand, and I don't like that because there's like multiple copies, or like a bunch of Marios. Like, no, I want them to balance. Like, fine, have like one roll of Mario, but at least have variation. So yeah, they got that. Next is Fatal Frame for the Wii U. As a guy who don't play horror games, not interested, but I know the Fatal Frame series and perfectly, and the Wii U gamepad is perfect to use. The gyroscope, that is a good choice. That is a good thing. But the thing I get really excited for is they finally announced it. They finally announced Shibugai Cross Fire Emblem. And it was not. It was so different than everybody was expecting. You think it was gonna be a crossover game? No. This is gonna be. It's very Atlas. And it's really good. I really like it from what I saw. It's like I'm not usually the biggest fan of Atlas games, though I did warm them up. I think it's helped the Danganronpa got me more used to Atlas games. Though again, dick demons. I'm not a big fan of, or the vagina demons. Let's see, but this game really feels like Persona more than Persona, because from I have never seen a Shin Megami Tensei game in action. Because isn't that more like I feel like I know this is my fault for not researching the series more, but I always thought like Shin Megami Tensei is more like a mythical, like more samurai theme kind of game. But no, well this trailer really reminds me of the Persona 5 trailer. But so it really looks fun. It looks really good because it's really bright, colorful, and that looks really good. Maybe because funny enough, even though it's an Atlas game, I got a very Spike Kunshoff, Danganronpa vibe, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the character designs, I'm not sure, but it does look fun. I think it's kind of weird because it feels more like a Persona game than anything, but I think the whole Fire Emblem aspect is when the whole monsters, I like Fire Emblem has monsters, but not as well known. It's not as known for that having monsters. So it does really look fun. I really want to pick it up. Because it does. It looks like a fun game. I'm still wondering how to go do the gameplay. Like as we know, Shin Megami Tensei / Persona, the RPG. Well, Fire Emblem, the strategy game, which that stuff. So I'm wondering because. Again, like I said, from the few gameplay shots we saw, it really felt like Persona 5. Sorry about that. More than anything, but so. Sorry to say that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It does. It really look good. I do like the song they play in the background. But so, and. Yeah, my only one who really feels like the main girl protagonist. It feels like either Mizuno from like Rebel 1 or a modern Lucina. Sorry about that. Next is another Rumble game, Pokemon Rumble game. Don't care. Rumble games. It should take me. I'm really actually surprised they don't amiibo support for this game because Rumble U was pretty much the prototype of the amiibos. They were very those were things were impossible to find. Hey, just like amiibo. But still, sorry there's no amiibo support for that. Let's say it runs off the Pokemon. What's it called? Like the Pokemon Candy Crush game where you had to pay diamonds and the Candy Crush free to play stuff. And I heard that wasn't good, so I heard that the whole system was not good. I heard the game was fine, but that whole system of the gems, I heard it was a pretty piece of poop. So yeah. So after that, we got some other news like the Attack on Titan game officially came out in the U.S. It's officially going out to the U.S. I think that game came out like 2013. Yeah, it looks fine. I'm not a big fan of Attack on Titan. Like it's an okay series. Just I'll take Kill or like Space any day. Next is Puzzle and Dragons. Looks real fun. Really liked some of the designs of the monsters, but so it's a side tale. There's a demo coming out later this month, so I'll try it. Next is more Street Pass, the greatest game ever. We got new games where it's like one's a fishing, one's sure, and one's like a zombie invasion game where like you have to get these wacky weapons to beat zombies. Like that looks fun. And there's just something called the Street Pass VIP. I need to watch the trailer again and watch that segment again. Tell you what it is. Is that like a premium series or something? I'm not sure. Next we got a new trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, which is coming out in a few days. 9 days exactly. Picking that up because I'm getting my new 3DS along with that game, and I really want to play Xenoblade Chronicles, so there's my chance. After that is the new Fire Emblem game for 3DS, or Fire Emblem if you want to call them for the Japanese name, which I don't because I don't like that name. But so It's gonna be the way you do it is I haven't played Weekend, but I know a lot about Weekend. Where you know how Robin was the custom character, and he's more like a side character. This time, your main character, who hasn't never got their name yet. Surprisingly, like they keep referring, like even though we all know the custom character's name Robin now thanks to Smash. So, well, I knew his name was Robin thanks to the demo, but so sure they haven't given his name yet. But so your custom character in this game, your Robin in this game, is actually the main protagonist as well. The last game was Crom, which and Lucina was the main protagonist of one game. So if the whole idea is you can choose paths. You can either choose the two kingdoms. I forgot their names. Two kingdoms, and one's like the more basic Fire Emblem game. One's more chaotic and more harder. Now I saw on Twitter that there's like two versions of the game, like the Pokemon style. I'm not sure to confirm yet. Because I find it weird because they mentioned the whole you can choose your path and stuff. It's like if you're gonna do that, then why make two separate games? Like you can choose this game or play this because join this kingdom or play this version to play that kingdom. It's like why do you do that if the whole purpose of F is to choose your own path? I still don't get it. I find out more about it, but so. Next is our actually first, I think, Animal Crossing spin-out game. You know, like, yeah, it's called Animal Crossing Happy Home Designers. It's a amiibo, quote unquote. I'll get into center game where instead of the plastic figures or like a plush, they use cards, which is pretty lame because yeah, I would like to have an actual figure of Isabelle or something like that, or Tom Nook, that gangster bastard. Where you plop the card onto your new 3DS or the accompanying separate amiibo reader for the classic 3DSs. You plop that on to the on the amiibo scanner and allows you to decorate that person's house. So let's say Isabel on the card, you can decorate her house or something like that, and you can plap other Animal Crossing amiibo cards onto it to have them come to that house. Personally, it's not my kind of thing, but it does look okay for those Animal Crossing fans. Personally, I prefer Animal Crossing just for living the life instead of decorating. And the last thing is more And the last thing we're talking about is the Mario Kart DLC, which by the way has been moved to April. So thank God, because April was very a blank slate because a lot of things are coming around May. But thankfully, we got this DLC coming April. So yeah, they announced they will talk about more of the Mario Kart DLC. Animal Crossing, so they show off the villager, which has been confirmed to have both the male and female, which I might know if I kind of like the female villager a lot more than the Smash female villager they choose. Just for that weird bug eye one. Like, this one has, looks like I had to make character with the pink ponytail and everything. So they announced that Isabelle and Dry Bowser, which is kind of random, but still. So yeah, no new tracks have been announced. It's still the same Animal Crossing track we've been knowing since the beginning. Though they announced that it's gonna have 4 different versions. It's gonna be randomly different versions like autumn, summer, spring, winter. It's gonna be picked randomly. It's not like you pick. Oh, I want to play the winter version of this one. No, it's gonna random generated. So yeah, 2 vehicles were announced. I think it was like one like a scooter. I think I need to remember, and one's like a rhino beetle, stag beetle. Kind of thing. So yeah, and the last thing announced is a new update coming for the game. It's free. It's not it's free, but they're announcing a new mode. We have 50, 100, 150, but now they're introducing 200 CC, where it's like super crazy fast. It looks fun. Again, it's not out yet, so I won't say because I'm not sure it gets harder or just more crazy, nuts. I'm still to find out, but so. And that's about it. Overall, very great direct. I really like a lot of the stuff they show off. The card deals, Mario Kart DLC. Fire Emblem was finally confirmed after and dig up the grave and stuff, and they and stuff. So Yeah, that's all I have to say. Really good direct. I'm really looking forward to all the stuff coming out. Yeah, that's all I have to say. So, hope you guys enjoyed this little quick thoughts on. And so, sorry for signing out. Have a nice day.